What did they find? And how does a ash bin look like? I'm not quite sure. I would assume it's one of those for a chimney-like thing to put in ashes, but what do they look like? I don't really have a clue. It's not one of those. Oh, that's an ash bin, okay. Alright, let's find a doll. We also have a pumpkin, a hook. That's a hook, yeah. A collar. Interesting. A collar. We also have the scythe. Number 1. That is gonna be fun. Finding that one. That was a number 1. Look at that. Alright, we found the number 1. We also have a bottle somewhere. An ore. I think I just saw that. Didn't I? No, maybe not. And a collar. I wonder what kind of color we're looking for. A dog's color? An ore. Ah, there it is. I think I saw, yeah, so I did see it. A saddle. I did see that one here. And a shuttlecock. It's one of those badminton, yeah. It's right there, okay. So now we just need this collar. Which is nowhere to be found. Ah, there it is, okay. I think those are called a horse bridle, if I'm not mistaken. It's fine. We've had the kitchen to take a look at. Inspector, the boys are so excited to be playing sleuths. I could not help but make a fake leather for them, and I've hidden it in the kitchen. Could you play along? Do we have time for that? We're trying to find a murderer, you know. Lucy Eyeless Barrow. These funny last names. Okay, let's see. A letter. And that was a newspaper, which we also need. Here's the letter. Do you think that they can find it in a flour sack? Alright, let's find a shovel. A watering can. The moon. Saber. A little drastic as a kitchen tool, don't you think? 2 bows. Yeah. Thought so. In a bouquet. An axe. That was a pipe wrench, which we also needed. But that axe. I wonder if it's one of those kitchen axes. There we go. And a tie. Then we have fruits to jug. This jug? What kind of fruits are we looking for? This one? Okay. Sugar to jug. What are we making? Water to jug. Stir the cocktail. That was nice. Alright, last one is the dining room. Doctor, all the family have taken ill right after dinner. I wonder if there was something wrong with the canopy. Please help us. Oh, I did pour the soup. That isn't good. What is a canopy? Ah, no, that's a bottle, okay. What is a canopy? I don't know that. That was a mushroom. What is a canopy? I don't know that. Is it some kind of food? Some type of food? That was a parrot. I'm just random clicking right now because I don't know what a canopy is. It sounds French. Okay, it's one of those. Taking ill? What symptoms? I'm on my way. Just putting on my hat. Okay, so we need to find his hat. That was a peak cap. Okay. Alright, let's find the remaining items. A saber. We have a guitar. Somewhere around here. Up there. Number 8. That was a letter H up here. Number 8. Right here. Saxophone. A brush. And a basket. The boys told me they saw an envelope hidden in the trash bin at the pigsty. I'll take a look to please Lucy. It must be her prank. Let's find out. 1 letter and 10 acorns. So yet another one of those rummaging things. I really like these ones. They're kind of fun. Here's the first one. Not every day we got the chance to rummage through a trash bin, huh? And here's the letter. They do move around. Quite easily. Those acorns. And I still need 6 of them. Well, now I've got half of them. Looks like someone put some car parts in here as well. Some dashboard instruments. Alright, the last one. Let's see if we can find it. There's an onion here, but I don't think it counts. Or whatever it is. A red onion. Don't cut your fingers, Inspector. The envelope looks real enough. The date on the postal stamp is before Christmas. It would not have been easy to fake. Why would Lucy go through such trouble? Do you feel you have enough information how to correctly identify the murderer? Is it the character you think committed the crime? Okay, I don't know. I put this as let's put this as number. I don't know. He is kind of sus. Lucy had cooked the dinner that poisoned the family, but strangely enough, she had tasted everything and yet she felt fine. Not a very clever move if she was a poisoner. Of course she isn't. Okay, we have Miss Mabel's room in town, long barn, Luther Krakenthorpe's treasure room and theater backstage. And we need to find a new one. The mansion's southernmost room. Alfred Krakenthorpe's bedroom. Okay. Well, let's go to the room of Miss Marble. Nobody saw Harold Krakenthorpe return home on the 20th December. His wife is abroad on the south of France. He used the latch key, so his manservant didn't hear him come in. A manservant? The words. You could probably have had enough time to take train to Brackhampton and murder a woman and return for dinner if you didn't really go to Sothersby. Hmm? That could be possible, yeah. Alright, let's find a heart. A heart. It actually looks like a heart. Oh, it's over here. A clothes hanger. Where did you put that, Miss Marble? A sugar bowl. A sugar bowl. That's a sugar bowl, okay. Bowl. Christmas ball. A little early for Christmas, isn't it? Maybe it's too late. That was an egg, okay. Which we also need. Pencils. I think those were knitting needles. So pencils, and we also still need that clothes hanger. It's right there. So now we just need some pencils. I guess they're in a cup or something. Yeah. An umbrella. Up here. A clock. A woman's hat. And 2 chickens. I saw the first over here. And the last one. Alrighty. Time to go to the long barn. Lucy, your joke has gone too far. This postage stamp looks too real. Yeah? No, that's not the fake leather that I made for the children. I never saw this one. But I recognize my hand. I wrote the address on the envelope and sent it to Martine. Alright. Let's find a dragon. Then we have an owl. An Egyptian queen. Oh, she's down here. A necklace. Pitchfork. Yes. And a portrait. A knife. A skull. A first aid kit. And an egg. Voila. Time to go to Luther Krakenthorpe's treasure room. Lucy, girl, this is your fault. You put mushrooms in the food, but I will get well. I will outlive the lot of them. Open cupboard with copper key. So this one over here we need to open, but we need a key. No, sorry. We need the mushrooms, of course. I was looking at the blue word. There we go. Alright. And let's see if we can find that copper keys over here. Open box with silver key. What do you have of secrets in here? Find golden sovereigns. Whatever that is. Monies. Old monies. 2 hats. Got one on this fellow's head. They're starting to get really hard now. Scissors. That was over here. An arrow. That was over here. Pointing, yeah. An angel. Where did I spot that? I just saw it. Maybe not. That was a Netsuke. But we also need that. So that's fine. I swear I just saw that angel somewhere. Like a statue, maybe. A salamander. We have the pipe. An elephant. A leaf. And a fan. Yeah, of course they need to put a brown leaf in here. But we found it. We found it. And here's the fan. So now we just need that angel. It's up there. So I was right. Alright. Next up is the theater backstage in Paris. The French police report that one of Anna Stravinska's friends received a postcard from her sent from Jamaica. Jamaica. So how does an old postcard look like? Apparently she's not our French victim from the sarcophagus. Oh. So now we're back to square one. A sarcophagus. Okay. Where would you put a sarcophagus in this? In the scene? On a picture, maybe. That was grease paint. We also need that. That's the first time we've got stuck with these. Case clues. Or case items. They're usually okay, easy to spot, but an album, okay. I really want to find that sarcophagus before we continue. I wouldn't be surprised if it's oh, it's over here. Alright, bandage. A bird. A coon. That's over here. A scorpion. Glasses. A letter N. Guitar, that's a violin. Can't use that. And a cane. Oh, careful now. Alright. That means we have the guitar left. There is a lot of instruments in here. Actually, now that I notice. Well. A guitar. I think we found it in here before. Actually, now that I vaguely remember. Or maybe it was the violin. Yeah, of course press the violin because you're that desperate. Where did they put that? It's a Rather large instrument. Of course, if it's just a small picture. That could also be the case. I won't be surprised if it is. Or a small shadow, or... Ah, right there. Alright, last one is the Alfred Krakenthorpe's bedroom. Dr. Quimber, Alfred is dead. Apparently the poison in the food was lethal to him. Oh no! Is Alfred dead now? Who was Alfred? Let me just be sure. So he was our #1 suspect. Well, that was a bummer. So that leaves us to... I won't be surprised if she has something to do with this. So Alfred is dead. Need to find a poison. He drank too much, and that's probably why the poison killed him, but not the others. Well, I'll have to test the leftovers of his dinner. That ain't good. What is a balalakai? I have no clue as to what that is. It sounds... I don't know. Oriental or something? That was a trow. Balalakalai. Balalakalai. I don't know what that is. What is that? Alright, let's keep that in mind. A pot.